嚟咗英國咁耐，唔知大家有冇遇過呢一種情況呢？ Hey Dan, look at this. I just used AI to auto-generate all our documentation. It's amazing. It's revolutionary. Huh. That's very interesting. Yeah, 佢話 interesting 啊，即係覺得個 idea 好正啊，今次升職有望啦。等陣先，你有冇聽清楚㗎？你覺得佢話 interesting 真係覺得好有趣？嚟到英國，我發現最大嘅障礙唔係英文唔好，而係聽唔明英國人嘅潛台詞。佢哋講一套，心諗又一套，搞到我成日都表錯情。今日我就要同大家拆解下英國人嘅語言藝術，到底當佢哋話 That's interesting 嘅時候，係咪真係覺得好有趣呢？ Hello， 大家好，我係 Matthew。初初嚟到英國，都以為英國人好 nice， 成日都讚人，但係住耐咗之後咧，就發現其實佢哋先係最中意講反話。我都試過問身邊嘅英國朋友㗎，但係你知啦，佢哋都好有禮貌，根本就唔會直接同你講真話。咁點算好呢？唔使驚，要真正破解呢一啲嘅密碼，可以用 italki。大家都應該記得，我之前都有推介過 italki。italki 係一個線上嘅語言學習平台，幫我哋去揾老師上堂去學唔同嘅語言。除咗英文之外，仲包括西班牙文、法文、德文、日文等等。不過今日就等我哋講翻英文先。italki 有超過3萬位嚟自世界各地專業嘅老師俾你去揀，想學咩口音都得。要破解英國人嘅潛台詞咧，今次咧我就嚟揾一位資深嘅 British English 嘅老師，最好就係教過 Business English， 揀啱心水老師，只要撳一個掣就可以預約上堂，完全唔需要俾月費綁住，想上幾多堂就俾幾多錢。揀完老師之後就可以坐定定同老師1對1瘋狂講英文啦。好，即刻上堂問下老師，到底英國人係咪個都係大話精呢？
Can you go through a bit like those 5 phrases? Because I really want to understand the meaning behind those phrases. Because, for example, that's very interesting. I know sometimes British don't really mean that.
Sure. Yeah, sure. We can go through those as well today.
開始之前就 warm up 下先，了解下點解英國人講嘢咁唔直接嘅呢？
Yeah, it's interesting because it's quite nuanced. It's quite subtle, actually. It's only with like maybe work colleagues or like people that are more acquaintances. I guess you could say like tactical in that sense. I think with English people, when they're friends, when they like each other, they're very like direct. Like, do you have English friends? Do you have?
Yeah, I have. We normally speak directly because we are friends. But I hear these phrases a lot in the workplace because it's kind of weird. I don't ask directly to my colleagues, oh, do you actually mean that's very interesting? Because we're not that friend.
It's quite awkward to ask that.
italki 非常之方便，無論你係用手機 app 定係用電腦，隨時隨地都可以預約上堂。只要老師得閒，凌晨3、4點都可以上堂啊！無論你係啱啱學英文定係有一定嘅英文程度，想揾老師更進一步 ，italki 就啱晒你啦！聽完係咪都心喐喐，想試下用 italki 學英文呢？咁就快啲撳下面 description box 條 link， 輸入我嘅專屬優惠碼 Matthew 2026，即刻就會有5蚊嘅優惠，得50個名額㗎咋！快啲即刻用 italki 上堂學英文啦！好，等我即刻問下老師 ，interesting 係咪有啲乜嘢特別嘅意思先？第一個，究竟 That's very interesting 係乜嘢意思呢？ Yeah, okay, so the first one is imagine I'm in a meeting with my boss and then I pitch a very crazy, revolutionary idea to use AI for all our documentation. And then my boss just look at me. That's a very interesting idea. So now in my head, interesting means, oh, great, let's do it. I'm thinking about my promotion, but does he actually mean interesting?
I think a lot of students know, right, that when English people say it's interesting, it means it's kind of like a polite no. Same way the Japanese will say like, yeah, like I'll think about it, or very interesting. So the British are very indirect. So they're not going to say to you, I don't like that idea, or that won't work. Or so if your boss says to you, it's an interesting idea, he might mean it's an interesting idea. But if it was really an amazing idea, he would say, oh, whoa, that's an amazing idea. We should. Basically, what I would say is the British are very polite. So like, we always want to compliment the other person. Because, yeah, the problem with that's interesting is if it's a bad idea, your boss might say, that's interesting.
哇，原來 interesting 可以解，乜係咩？即係有少少已讀不回咁嘅意思。死啦！我之前仲以為老細讚我添。第二個 That's a very brave choice. Let's move on to the scenario 2. I think this is a very classic workplace one, especially in tech. Let's say I tell my tech lead that I'm going to delete our perfectly fine, stable 10-year-old system and then rewrite the whole thing using a brand new, untested framework. And then he looks at me and says, wow, that's a very brave choice. So what does he mean? Is he praising my courage or am I about to get fired?
It could mean like that's a little bit reckless. That's a bold move, which is a good thing. But it could also like mean like that's a bit risky. you know, we use a lot of irony and like sarcasm. We'll say things in a slightly sarcastic way, like, "Whoa, that's a brave choice." Like that's a bit crazy. Instead of saying, "Are you sure you want to do that? That might be a bad idea," we would say, "Oh, that's a brave choice." Maybe like from different cultural perspective, we say very indirect, which is actually worse because it can offend the other person because they don't understand what you're saying.
哇，大鑊！原來佢哋話你 brave 唔係真係讚你勇啊，係話你成個諗法有少少癲啊。好，第三個 with all due respect 呢個可能如果大家喺英國開個會嘅話咧，有時都會聽到嘅。Okay, I'm kind of having a debate with my colleague about a project. It's kind of getting a bit tense, and then suddenly they start the sentence with all due respect, I think you might have overlooked. So, with all due respect, because it has the word respect, it sounds so polite, but for some reason, I feel like I'm about to be destroyed.
It's not really polite. It's just like when you know you're being a bit too... It's kind of saying like, I respect your ideas and your position or whatever. You know, it's like to just make the other person... So like you respect them as a person and their kind of knowledge or experience. But on this point or this topic, you're disagreeing.
哇！呢個係有少少少女藏刀，聽到 respect 咧，其實應該要驚。第四個 I'll bear it in mind. So let's step outside the office for scenario 4. Imagine I ask my neighbor politely to stop mowing the lawn at midnight, and he nods, smiles, and says, "Right, thank you. I'll bear it in mind." So, did I successfully convince him, or is he actually just going to remember it?
It can be like a legitimate thing, like you say, I'll bear that in mind. If it's an important information and you need to remember it. I'll bear it in mind is similar to that's interesting. That's interesting. I'll bear that in mind. I'll bear it in mind. It's very similar to like you know, when in sales, like people say, I'll think about it. You're not gonna think about it. You're gonna forget about it. Don't do this because of this situation, and you say, oh, thanks, I'll bear that in mind.
呢個係少少特別嘅，實際都要睇翻佢講嘢個 tone 係點嘅。如果佢講嘅時候係有少少 hea 你嘅話咧，咁即係少少似香港人講嘅，遲啲再睇下點咯。其實即係 no， 唔會做，學到嘢啦。第五個 we must catch up soon. Okay, the last one. I bump into an old colleague on the street, and then we have a nice little chat, and right before we leave, he says, "Oh, it was lovely to see you. We must catch up soon. You should come over for dinner."
Let's say you meet... That's actually a perfect example. They don't want to do it again. They don't want to like see you again. They will still say like, "Oh, that was so fun. Like, we should do this again sometime." It's just to kind of make the other people feel good. Oh, great. Yeah. When's good for you? Like, maybe Thursday next week, they'll be like, "Oh, I'll get back to you. They don't really mean it. It's just this automatic thing people say. Like, I guess the point is you have to like test with each person whether they really mean it. Like, you have to follow up with them and say like, "Hey, John, great to see you. Let's have a coffee like in the next couple of weeks or so. Like, let me know what sort of day works for you." If you followed up like that and they just didn't get back to you, or they were kind of like, "Oh yeah, I'm really busy at the moment," it's similar to when people say like, "Oh, I'll try and do something." That's why they're using that language. It's very like 50-50 probability.
哇死啦！我上次仲真係問佢係咪真係食飯添，所以其實咧呢一句有啲似香港嘅得閒飲茶，所以其實係少少係想完咗呢一個嘅 conversation， 完咗呢一個嘅對話，除非佢係有講實際嘅時間啦，如果唔係咧，通常呢啲都係一啲客套説話嚟嘅。聽完老師咁講，大家係咪都覺得英國人好難捉摸呢？不過作為喺 Cardiff 嘅一份子，我發現威爾斯人同傳統嘅英格蘭人有少少唔同嘅。雖然喺正式嘅職場，大家都會用過一套嘅 Standard British English， 但係生活上威爾斯人其實係 nice 好多，直接好多。例如喺 Cardiff， 你成日都會聽到人哋讚你 lush、tidy， 即係正啊，搞掂 ，nice、very good。通常佢哋咧都係真心嘅。威爾斯人嘅熱情令到佢哋好似冇其他人咁樣咁抑壓，所以移民嚟講，如果揀 Cardiff 咧，除咗樓價平啲之外，溝通成本咧都可能低啲嘅。好，總括嚟講，英國人咁樣講嘢咧，其實唔係真係想咁虛偽，而係因為佢哋文化入面咧覺得咁樣講嘢咧唔會令到對方咁尷尬。明白咗呢一點之後咧，你就會覺得其實佢哋都唔係好假啫，可能仲會有少少可愛添。如果你都想好似我咁揾個老師深入了解一下英國文化，或者純粹想練下英文吹水，咁就快啲撳下面 description box 條 link， 輸入我嘅專屬優惠碼 Matthew2026， 即刻就會有5蚊嘅優惠。大家有冇試過俾英國人嘅 interesting 服過呢？又或者有冇其他類似嘅語言藝術呢？留言話俾我知。多謝大家睇到呢一度，走之前記住要 comment、like、share 同埋 subscribe， 咁我之後出新片呢，你就會第一時間睇到㗎啦。我係 Matthew，我哋下次見啦，拜拜。